And he freaks out almost immediately, and we all run back inside. And I ask him, what did you see?
Okay guys, welcome to tonight's paranormal investigation. We are actually coming from a canal lock that's in Walnutport, Pennsylvania. That's actually in a book, and it's a listed location. We also actually have some proof via locals. If you watch RJ78 Productions behind the scenes video, you'll actually see that we spoke to a local before actually setting up any of the gear. So be sure to check that out. That will be linked down below in the description. Also, don't forget, hopefully if you guys have already seen JP Video's live stream of this hunt, if you haven't, then that will also be linked down below as well. So we're just now setting up. I'm going to spin you guys around and let you see what equipment we're currently running with. Alright guys, so we actually got the book right there, which we're going to be talking about on JP Video's live stream. And we've got the crate full of goodies with us. Right over here set up, we have what is called a diode. Now that will not pick up any ambient noise or people talking. It will only pick up a paranormal voice. The recorder, which is recording for a backup, but it's also going to an output speaker, so that way if anything does get said by an entity, we'll hear it live and in person. I can always replay it back on the recorder. And then back over here we've got another camera setup, and we've got the new K2 meter, which actually does a whole bunch of stuff. It has temperature, up and down, humidity, and air pressure, as well as vibrations. The K2 meter, which is blue lights that go across, which is what that strip is down there, and then also it's set for the K2 reader mode, so that way those numbers that say 0, if anything does come close to it, or if we start to pick anything up, then we can actually follow it kind of like a metal detector and get closer to it. So we're right now down here at the first lock. The story behind this is that a woman drowned, and her ghost is of her wearing a white dress. Is RJ, and supposedly people see her as well as feel her presence. So got a nice dark night here, as you guys can see, and it's a wide open area, so it's really hard for you guys to see much of anything. So we're going to go ahead and turn a light on real quick. Okay. Here's what we're looking at. And back over here is the other side. This is actually quite deep.
So I will be sure to add the links to both Dave's channel and...
So anyway guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and start investigating. Okay, so you guys can see we've got JP Videos live here right now, which you guys have already seen. And he's setting up shop on the bridge. On the strip.
Hear a train.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think the tracks go right along this too, so that would be pretty neat.
So we're gonna have some light just so you guys can see, and then in a little bit we're gonna actually cut the lights. And you guys won't be able to see as much, but we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. In here in person, obviously with the microphone, and there actually is a fog now. fog is definitely forming. Good picture quality, dark to clear. Okay. It is dark out. I mean, we are kind of here in a very dark area, so. Down this side lock here, actually on this side, I'm going to walk with the K2 meter. You should still be able to hear me. RJ is going to man the chat, let me know if there's anything that needs to be interpreted to me or communicated. And we'll see if we get any K2 hits over there. So I'm walking over here, you should be able to see me, should be able to hear me still. If you guys cannot hear me, I'm sure you'll know to leave it on the chat, but I'm gonna walk around here with the K2. Ooh, uh-oh. Just got something there. Let me make sure it's not this. Okay, this is...
I wonder if it's your wireless.
It's off and on. See, it's not steady. It's like... I'll keep it at arm's length. Can you still hear me? If you guys can hear me, let RJ know in the chat.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Getting some random hits. It shouldn't be picking up anything right there.
That's a little bizarre.
It hits and then it goes away. So you guys probably can't see, but we are getting some hits over here. I'm raising up above my head and it's spiking to yellow and orange and then it goes away instantly. I'm actually going to set it down here and we're going to let it sit. I'm going to move away. We're going to watch it for a moment or two and see if it does get triggered at all. If there is anything or anyone here with us besides the train, we would like to make contact. Huh? Okay. Yeah, we got a train coming, guys. It's gonna actually, yeah, we're gonna wait for the train to go by. It's gonna blare us out with sound. Enjoy the sound of the train. We are live. Hopefully we can make some progress here. If anyone or anything is here, we'd like to make contact with you. My name is Jay. This is Alan. We come here with peace and respect. We are aware of a story of a woman in white, lady in white, woman in white who did drown and was seen roaming this area wearing a white dress, searching for someone or something. Well, if you are here with us, there's a number of ways that you could show us. We do have a little device here with some lights on it called the K2 meter. If you try to...
What was that?
Something just made noise down there.
Something made a noise back over here. I don't see anything though.
Whatever you wish to do. Maybe try to help you lead you in the right direction, but we need to know that you're here with us.
Will the rocker said he heard a noise.
Yeah, we heard a noise too, Alan and myself, just off where the light's trailing off. Something, what did it sound like to you?
Sounded like maybe like a footstep, like right alongside the edge of the water.
Yeah, I sound like either a stick or water, or something like something was, deliberately moved or pressed on.
Yeah, it was like a little bit of a wet sound, but not like a splash.
Yeah. So as I'm here, the K2 is picking up, I think, my wireless microphone device, but as we sat out there was nothing. I'm going to walk to the end where I heard that sound. We may lose audio. It's okay if we do. Once I come back within range, it will pick back up. If you're here with us, we'd like to talk to you. If that was you that made the noise, try to make it again. So we are at the end of the lock here. The wall is here and water behind it, and the deep pit down in front of me here. Yeah, this is where I heard the sound. So we're going to stand here for a few moments, rather quietly, to see if we can hear anything. Not getting anything at all on the K2, it's completely dead. Now that new K2 device you have, is that to be walked around with, or is that supposed to be stationary?
You could walk with it.
Yeah, it's picking up that, but only when it's really close. The hits we got before, though, I was this far away and it was hitting. You know if they can still hear me? I don't know if he can even hear me.
Waiting for responses.
Let me know if you guys can still hear me talking or not. Okay, so just to give you a feel as to what I feel right now, I feel absolutely nothing. It doesn't feel strange or off or different or creepy or like getting a watch feeling. It actually feels quite normal and natural right here. Now, where the reported drowning took place, I believe is closer to the other lock, which we're going to be heading towards as the stream goes on, as the evening goes on. We want to start here just to kind of cover the whole gap, because there's a lock here and a lock further up, which is closer to residential houses and roadways and stuff like that. So we want to just kind of start where it's isolated and work our way up towards that direction where we may or may not have interference from people in the area driving around, talking on their porch, and there's some things up there worth showing once we do get up there. So if we don't have anything here, then we don't. We're not going to try to manipulate it, fake it, stage anything. But Alan, out of the three of us, is the most sensitive. If he was to feel anything, happy, sad, fearful, cold, anything like that, he'd probably be the one to feel it first. I have felt things at times, but usually not as strong as he has. So hopefully as time goes on, as we're doing this, if he does have any type of feeling at all, he will communicate that with us. Now, we're not getting anything on this. If you want, I'll get back behind the camera. And if you want, I could give you the mic. You can walk with your K2.
Okay.
And see what you get.
Alright, so Right now, Jay just checked my temperature. You said it's around 60?
Yeah.
Alright, so the temperature around me right now is currently 60. So he's going to be tracking that with his laser gun. Now right now, any flashes, if you guys see any orange flashes, that is just the vibrations going, because obviously I'm holding this in my hand now. But what I'm actually focusing on is the zeros, and appears to be totally dead. So right now I'm up here where like the waterfall portion is, and it still appears to be dead, so we're not getting any hits whatsoever. If anybody is here with us, can you please come towards me? If you're the lady in white and you're looking for your lover that was out here fishing, if you're still trying to find him, wondering where he's gone, waiting for him to come back here, can you please come towards me and we can try to help you find him? A lot of people have said that they've seen you and they felt you around. If you can come close to me, then we'll be able to know that you're here and we'll be able to communicate further with you. If you're not comfortable coming close to me, then maybe you can make a noise for us. Can you splash the water, or maybe snap a tree limb, like a branch, maybe do something like that? Anything. Knock on the wood here. If you come closer to the bridge also, if you decide to talk, I do have a device that will be able to pick up your voice and you'll be able to real time communicate with us. Okay guys, so as you can see, we're not getting any hits, no temperature changes, no humidity changes. It's just staying at the zeros. We're making our way back over to the bridge.
Temperature dropped down to 53 degrees.
Did it?
Yep.
So he's saying that the temperature dropped to 53. Is that just the temperature all around or in a specific location?
All around now.
Okay, so all around we did get a pretty significant temperature drop. So about a 6-7 degree drop in temperature. Now it's 52, so its temperature is actually rapidly dropping.
See which Jeep has the most coolest or scariest decorations. So I'm going to be there to stream live and show you how they look. Well, I'm not a huge fan. I haven't done a Halloween, so.
Alright guys, so right now we have the ADI and the mic set up with the camera. Again, and you can see we're right here by the river, a lot more closer to the houses, and there's cars driving by, probably wondering what's going on. But I'm going to try to make this quick and hopefully can have some activity going on. And the other lock is actually right down there across from where you can see the blinking Halloween decoration. It blinks again. Come on, blink, blink. It ain't blinking. Well, there it is. You see it, the purple. So it's actually right across from there. So
right now I'm going to set up on the edge of the canal here my K2 meter and my mini mag light. And those of you that have seen previous paranormal investigations done live, we've had great success with those. Actually at Concrete City, was that this year we were there? Do you know, Alan?
I want to say that was last year. I think it was December.
Winter time. We were there in December. I had one of the best flashlight sessions ever. I had the flashlight perched in one of the abandoned concrete houses, and I had spot on answers with the light turning on and off, one after another. Got so many questions answered. One of the best encounters I've had using the flashlight. Just goes the same too with the K2 meter. Alan could witness it, even Kara and myself. We've had spot on questions answered with the K2 meter. Now, K2 picks up electromagnetic frequencies. If there's bad electrical in the area, overhead power lines, even the smartphone could manipulate that. But just for that very reason though, I'm going to place it off here in the distance. You guys may not be able to see it up close, but I'm going to be watching it as you're watching it, and I'm going to kind of keep quiet for the most part. And we just want to let the equipment sit there and see what happens. Maybe something or someone will stumble upon it. Maybe they won't, but we're going to try something different, because right now I'm already talking too much. But just wanted to give you an update as to what the next step is. And after that, if nothing does happen, the final location is the next lock, which is the one that may have the best chance of receiving type of, I should not say receiving, giving us any type of activity. As we'll show, as Alan mentioned, the canal edge goes from grass right to the canal. You could easily walk right into it in the middle of the night, and it's a good drop and it's deep water, so it's very likely that's where she drowned. So we're just covering all of our bases. That will be our third and final location after here. So let's get that set up. We'll kind of watch quietly and see what happens. Probably not going to be able to stand it up, but I'm going to lay it on its side and I'll be able to see it. The flashlight, this is a mini mag light from Walmart, $10. It just twists on and off, and you set it so it's just barely off, and that way if something or someone touches it, tries to pick it up, it will turn on. Now these are also subject to go off with extreme temperature changes. If it's very warm out and there's a sudden drop in temperature, it could actually cause the filaments inside to expand or contract. But we're not expecting any big temperature changes here. It is right in the low 50s, maybe a little bit below that, but it's not going to change fast enough to manipulate this. Okay, so K2's there. It was blipping. That's because of my receiver, my transmitter, my microphone. The light's next to it. If anything goes near either of them, we should see something happen.
Alright, I'm going to sit you guys here for right now. I'm going to do some research in that book, and we'll see if we get anything going on. Alright guys, so right now unfortunately we've been interrupted by fireworks. Oh, and we've got the flashlight on. Flashlight's back on. And of course that happens right when the flashlight starts going off. So, like the one moment we had a chance at some communication, we got interrupted by that. K2, K2, K2.
I gotta prop that up so we can see that better.
And the flashlight in K2.
Flashlight just came on.
Wow.
The fireworks woke the spirits, someone said. Yeah, so the K2 was going off on its own. I put it up on a temperature gun so you guys can see it better. Flashlight. K2's going again. Flashlight has been going kind of random. So that little dot in the bottom center screen is the K2. The flashlight is next to it. So, oh, there goes the K2 again. That's going up on its own.
Wow.
Now that light, right,
These are nice solid hits.
that is the reflection on the water. Not looking at that, look at the little dot. It's going off again.
You're the lady that's been walking this canal. Can you touch the flashlight and make it turn back on? All you have to do is touch it.
Look at it, there it goes.
That is unreal.
No one's standing around that.
Yeah, this is like totally
They just started
isolated.
with the fireworks. Pyro, yeah, I forgot you're here. You're probably loving this show right now. Big boomers.
Fireworks are upsetting.
Aerial salutes. So yeah, we're getting activity. Fireworks and the K2. Wow. It just stayed orange for like a good 2 seconds.
It's just crazy because of course the moment we're finally getting some action.
Yeah, look at it.
Wow.
Ooh, that's gonna be loud.
Yeah.
Oh, nice echo. K2 is going hard on orange.
Wow. And there's really nothing there that could possibly be setting that off either. It's by itself.
So this goes to show we moved down maybe 100 yards and we have some pretty heavy activity. Look at it. I don't know what could be causing that. There's no power lines here. Those are the ones that are across the street where the homes are. My phone is pretty much about 12 feet away.
Can you put a little bit of light on? I want to curious about something. I want to see what would happen if I get this one a little bit closer to it. just as like a good test here. See, that's so weird, because yours is, mine's not doing nothing.
Right near the water, though. Water is known to be a producer or productor of activity, so.
That's just so weird, that stuff.
Pretty random thing because it's not, so it makes you wonder, you know, what is going on.
But I mean, I would have to say, regardless, if there was actually, wow.
Wow, the flashlight just went on and off. I don't know what to think. If it was conduit though, it would be unsteady. If you put it out here solid, live power, the light will stay unsteady. Fantastic. I think we're finding bad faulty wiring in the house too. That's house.
Now see, now I just want to like show
It'll
it.
stay unsteady.
I want to show an odd point here. If this gets close to the phone, should work. Why aren't you working?
It's not working.
All right, guys. So we did get some activity. So we got some activity, which is seriously cool. Flashlight, K2 meter going off. But the thing that's odd is that we're kind of like in a standstill here and really don't know what to do, because kind of just like Concrete City, we're interrupted. The train interruption was cool because that was quick. This, maybe hopefully they're done now. Maybe not. Whoa!
Fire burst. Like a ball of fire.
And that was a nice bassy boom.
Yeah.
Okay, what were we here for
Yeah,
again?
why are we here? We came for the fireworks, right?
Now watch. Oh, well, okay, K2's going, but I was going to say watch fireworks is done now. It's going to be like dead
Boy, I
silent.
almost got the chills. That was an incredible fireworks show.
Yeah, the bad part about this is now everybody is outside of their house.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that drew out the neighbors. That was one of the better fireworks shows I've seen in recent years. Pyro, if you had anything to do with that, props to you. I don't think you did. But that show was for me. I loved it. Hopefully you guys did too. Just had a little bit of fun with you. But
No.
you gotta be kidding me! Found a couple more silver slits on the wall.
Oh, K2 blipped. Wow, man. I can't believe. See,
Yeah, we got people outside now.
yep.
So we can't even take anything of recorded audio seriously because it could be contaminated with people outside.
And you know, the best K2s going off are always places with interruptions.
Yeah, K2, as you're seeing right now, is back to doing its own thing here. You can see it flickering. Pretty strong too. I don't want to put my lights on because I don't want to draw any attention, but the K2, it's going pretty steady, and no rhyme or reason for it.
That's
It's
just
going
so
up
weird.
more. and it stopped.
I don't know what to like think of it.
Feeling anything?
Not really, no.
Yeah, but it'll be steady though. Remember in Kara's house, she had faulty wiring in the basement. And we held it here.
Look.
It went red and stayed solid. Oh yeah. So Alan is holding it about 12, 15 inches off the ground, and it's pretty steady.
Oh my god. Okay, if you're here in front of me, can you please back away? Oh. So the flashlight kicked on, now there's a duck laughing.
Flashlight's on. It's holding pretty steady with Alan holding. You sure it's not your camera?
Yeah, camera doesn't... This is weird. That's definitely not my camera.
We're not frozen, are we? When you're saying froze up?
Look, alright. Stopped back here. Ooh. Orange, orange, orange.
Went to orange?
Yep.
Did hit orange as you moved it closer towards our direction. But still way too far away for any of our equipment to affect it.
What the heck?
Is that yellow or orange?
Yellow. Whoa. Red. Orange, orange, orange.
You hit red?
Yeah.
He actually hit red.
Orange. Red, red, red.
Wow.
Red.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get you guys closer. Hang on. This is pretty incredible.
Red. Oh my god.
I'll just release.
Whoa. What is going on here? And I don't have anything on me.
Yeah, look at he's hitting orange and even red a couple times.
Red, red, there's red, there's red.
So right here it's hitting red. That's a real strong signal there.
While I'm holding this here, can you grab mine and throw it next to this and see if that picks anything up? 'Cause this is nothing. Dude, what the heck is going on? That is so, what?
I'm gonna back away too. That's not me causing it. It's still red. And if there's something underground, Allen's would be going off. It's not. It's zero. It's dead. So something or someone is liking this
And the flashlight's still on.
particular device.
And look, but look, now it's going down. Now it's, whoa! Oh my god, no. It went down to yellow and then it hit, yep, look at that. What the?
And I'm nowhere close to it to set that off. Like I said, it's been doing it even from a distance.
I want to see this level out. Okay, there we go. We're at nothing.
That's good. Yeah, it's back to green. This has never done this before. I've had this K2 for a couple years now. It's a good battery. And again, there's nothing here as far as electricity. It's across the street.
Oh my god.
We haven't even asked any questions yet. We're just trying to find out what the source of this is. And it's in a very almost specific area. He goes up above his head, it dies out. As he goes down, it kind of intensifies, and then near the ground it hits red. Oh, look at it right there. Now it's about waist height. Out here in this canal has been reported since the 1940s, and has been witnessed to been seen walking on the water and alongside of it. That is, there's no way that could be going off like that. And the thing that is even more troubling is that Alan's equipment, which is far more advanced than this device here, is not registering what's going on.
That doesn't make any sense.
Anything with magnets, electricity, that would give off some type of frequency or interference, both devices would pick up. We've already tested Alan's, his phone sets it off.
What was that?
Something, there's a splash in the water, probably a fish. It just does not add up. Alan's has many more sensors and much more sensitive than my piece of equipment, but mine I've been using for a couple years now. So
Flashlight's on again.
flashlight has been random. There's a couple times the flashlight came on and off within about 3 seconds. There's other times where it's staying on. This could be trying to get our attention. It could be something that we just really aren't even aware of.
I got nothing down here by the flashlight.
Yeah, so
Looks
we
like
put it
it's
down,
just
the ground
above
is
it.
dead down there. As he rises up, it starts getting some activity. I'm gonna give Alan the microphone so I don't set it off, and we'll see what happens with me. I have no equipment on me. Now, I'm actually going down by the water. I'm gonna see what happens down here.
Alright guys, so he's heading down by the water. He wants to see what happens there. Now, as you can see, I'm actually back here behind the phone, so there is no electronic devices near or with him at all. Wow. And it's still hitting high right by the water.
It's so weird.
And it's strange because one device is going off and the other one isn't. I don't know what to make of that.
And now it's quiet. Nothing. But it's not at nearly as steady as it was.
No.
Looks like it left. Try to tell them that, Alan. Like, look, it's cold now.
So,
Like,
if
not
you guys
literally, but
can notice right up, it just went,
back again.
now it's going. Well, for a short
Yeah, it
period,
went quiet.
when RJ went down there, it actually went quiet. It got cold. Nothing happened. Now it's back to hitting again. Up, flashlight's on.
Is this is mine? Yeah. I want to try to replicate that red again. If there's something here with us, if you're lighting this up, please walk away, make the light go green. Step away to make the lights go off.
Ooh, orange.
That was the opposite. I never seen it act like this before. I don't know what could be causing it. It's like, just like that, just goes quiet and then it starts generating again. But you have the strongest hits with red.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. Did that hit red or was it just orange?
It blipped red.
Ask and you shall receive.
Okay, like right here, nothing.
We do have
Take it over by that and see what happens.
we do have a form of a spirit box set up. It's actually on the entire time, and it's silent. But if anything comes through, then we would hear it.
So it wouldn't be that because it'd be peg and red, right?
Mm-hmm. It's so random. I'm gonna walk further over here and see.
Wow, you're still getting hits over there. So something's causing hits in this area. Let me see if I can turn you guys. So he's walking away from the water, and he did get a couple hits. It looks like it's a little bit cold now, but initially walking over, it was going off on him.
So, nothing here at all. I'm gonna go back towards the water.
What if you walk further that way or further that way along the water?
This way?
Yep. Yeah, we could try going both ways, seeing what happens. Nothing?
Pretty quiet. A couple little green blips. Oh. It went yellow for a second, but minimal. So I'm coming back here. Starts coming back again.
Now what if you try walking that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting hits over that direction.
Ooh, it went orange over here. And now
Flashlight's on.
Ooh, wow! They just spiked red twice.
Right by the sign there.
There's no light. There's no lights or anything here. Actually, starting to get the chills a little bit. It doesn't make sense. The only thing I could suggest is we go to the final place, see if whatever is here follows us over there, and see, you know, what kind of evidence we get. But it's, I can't really pinpoint it. Seemed like towards the right was stronger, but I don't know. It was like we went by the water. It came on strong. RJ came over. It quieted down, and then I was almost kind of like, almost not following it, but finding it in different sections. It wasn't steady anywhere. It's like it was red there, then it was red over here. It just mind-boggling. I'm thinking it could be residual.
So I wonder if maybe this is actually the location where she is at.
That is what comes to mind. Residual very well could be, because it's just doing its own thing regardless of what's going on, and it's in one area. It could be something, or someone walking around. Could be something like an energy trapped in the spot. That does seem to make sense to me, but we'll find out We're going to go to our third and final location, which is about 50 yards up here, where the next canal lock is. And you'll see the lack of a safety barrier where someone could easily fall in to hurt themselves or drown.
Okay, so right now we're making our way to the final location, which is the more deadly canal lock.
Really decorated.
And we're right now passing by this really cool house here. So for those of you that know inflatables, you'll see that right there to the left. We've got one of the nice 16 footers, which is something that I want to add to my arsenal of Halloween decorations, but still have yet to find one. Alright guys, so right up here you can see the other block. Yeah, well. Okay guys, so we actually just came in contact with a local here that didn't know the story but had a experience happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put him on camera now, let you guys see what he has to say.
So I guess this happened about 8 years ago. I was sort of in middle school age. Me and two of my other friends, we were up really late, trying to stay up as late as possible. 3 in the morning. One of them said, let's go outside on the trampoline. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. We went outside and I had to take a piss. So got off the trampoline, walked behind my shed to take a pee. And I was sort of in and out of sleep. And I'm sort of like opening, shutting my eyes. I open my eyes and in front of me I see a lady in a white gown crouched over staring at me. And I had no clue what to do, so I just sort of opened my eyes, showed him again, and I walked away because I didn't know what was happening. But all I got back on the trampoline. A couple minutes later, my friend, he gets off. He goes to take a pee at the same spot. And he freaks out almost immediately, and we all run back inside. And I ask him, what did you see? What did you see? I didn't tell him anything about it. He said, I saw this lady crouched over staring at me. And probably for the next hour and a half or so, we were too afraid to even go outside, look out the windows. We were afraid we were going to see this lady staring back at us. And for the longest time, we didn't have a name for it. We came up with the name The White Widow. With that, you telling me about with this, the white lady in white.
Yep.
Kind of connected the dots a little, and I guess it was that, but even to this day I talked about it for a while. I thought it was a dream, honestly, and I talked to my friend about it about probably a couple months ago. I'm like, do you remember that? And he's like, yeah, I do. We have nothing, just a crazy story that I had no point of like anything.
So did you actually like know anything about any of this before now?
See, other than like maybe hearing the story or like someone saying the lady in white, like my older brothers or something, that was it. Nothing, didn't know anything else about it other than that.
Yeah.
But the main thing was my friend describing exactly what he saw to me and knowing that it was real.
Right.
Without that, I totally would have thought I was just imagining things in front of me.
Yeah, that's when everything becomes like extremely real and just freaks you the hell out.
For sure. Concrete, him saying that he saw that without me telling him anything that I saw.
Alright guys, so hopefully that story was pretty cool to you guys. Now I'm going to go back and catch up with JP Videos and RJ78 Productions and see if anything has happened yet.
Well, for a few moments we had a KT session here.
Yeah?
I asked if someone's here because I was saying we're about to wrap up the investigation part. It blipped yellow.
Are you still here with us?
I said, are you here? Is there someone here with us make it go yellow? It did. I said, did you follow us from downstream? Answered yes. He said, are you the one in white who's been seen here? I said yes.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
oh.
It's like we're talking about her and she's kind of like saying, yes, that's correct.
That's great.
Do you like us talking to you?
Alright guys, so while we were having our interview, we've actually had quite the K2 section going on here. So if you guys haven't seen JP Videos live stream, then make sure you check over there and see what we missed out on.
If you are indeed the woman in white, do you feel like you're lost or captured? We get a couple of yellow hits. Do you know that you're no longer living?
Wow.
I'm not sure what you're aware of, but the reports are that you did drown in this canal, and then reportedly seen since the 1940s. We're not sure if it was an accident or what happened, but we are sorry to hear of such a tragic event taking place. Did someone push you into the water? Did you accidentally fall into the water? Ask a kind of a motive question here, so just to cover all bases. Did you purposely go into the water to drown and take your own life? I'm not getting any solid instant hits on these questions, so maybe she's confused, maybe isn't aware. But also be residual activity as well. We do have a running water underneath us, which is pretty much fuel for activity. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it's residual? Do you think it's something intelligent that's responding to us? It seemed like in the beginning we had some instant hits, now it's kind of like hit and miss. So, I don't know. It was kind of all highlight at the end there to say, hey, you know, before you go, let you know something is here.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up tonight's paranormal investigation. Really hoping you guys enjoyed that. I honestly don't know what took place here. It was a lot of red hits, orange hits, which is something that we typically don't see. At the third portion, at the middle portion at the beginning, there was nothing. So we do think that all the way down towards the end, there's probably really nothing there. But it's more towards the middle and towards the end here.
The one thing I'm guilty of.
So don't forget, make sure you check out their videos. RJ is going to have the behind the scenes where he had the one interview from the one homeowner that's over here that gave a statement regarding what he witnessed taking place. JP Videos, as always, has a live stream to back up and validate everything that went on tonight. So I do encourage that you guys watch that. It is a long video, but it's worth every second of it. And we do have another one coming up, which I think is going to be awesome. So stay tuned, because there is kind of a mystery video coming up that we're going to try to debunk, and then another investigation. So thanks for coming along, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
The apocalypse.